and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy. His role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball, play with his dogs. That's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. And for the Warriors, Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the center, filling out the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Stephen Curry is so dangerous in the open floor. Nice finish.
And there's the pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. On the wing, DeRozan. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. From the line, and the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game outside DeRozan. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, how he's increased the number of ways he can score, this time off the offensive rebound.
Curry against Murray. A three ball. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Curry against Murray. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
In this league, you learn quick. You can play great defense, and it doesn't matter. Tough shot by Aldridge.
And Thompson kicks to Oubre. Chris pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Green finds Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. Here's Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes to Lyles. Shoots over Curry. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Curry with it. He's got 8. Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that pick takes the knee totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now we get a chance to check out Forbes. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Second in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Murray, good.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
To the paint, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And Murray, here we go. And it's blocked.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And yes, it's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Thompson. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Oubre against Murray. Oubre passes to Chris. Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
Some people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
Open shot, Thompson. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Curry against Murray. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Chris with it. Aldridge is there. Chris kicks to Thompson. Launches it. And that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Murray surveying the D. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
You know, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good.
In 2006, when Aldridge was drafted, he went 2nd overall. Judging from the multiple All-Star appearances, that's justified.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow art, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend, even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Chris finds Oubre. That one wide left.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Gay. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. The pass to Chris. Oubre against Murray. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Here's Curry with the three. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Murray with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
That one drops for him. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Curry against Murray. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 10. Murray outside. Pass to Forbes. Gay outside. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre. And another basket for San Antonio.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Releases, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 17.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Gay. The Warriors pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. Here's Green, and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Fader on the way. That shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close. Thompson for three. And it's Thompson again missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 10. Murray. Good D by Thompson.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Green with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Green slams it in.
Draymond's so good at just putting his head down and charging his way inside. The defense wanting no part of his big body there.
Murray against Green. It's tipped. Oubre outside. Murray against Curry. It's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Gay scanning before. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Seconds left in the first. Curry outside. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. Golden State Warrior scores. Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And there's Chris, then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Pascal in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range and scores under the basket. Strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he's still getting it done. Thank you. Well, we've seen it before. We're certainly seeing it right now, Smitty. The super team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the court from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
Gay kicks to Walker. Pass to DeRozan. Over Wiggins. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Walker. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. And that one hits back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Walker the pass to White. Dishes it to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's DeRozan. He had 13 points in the hammering it in.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Up top, Curry. White covering. Thompson from long range. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. DeRozan against Wiggins. Over to the left wing. Wiggins against DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A three-pointer. Wiggins drops in the tray. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's White. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Devon Looney is checked in for Marquise Chris. Spurs also with the sub. Aldridge is checked in. And the Spurs with possession. It's an 18-point game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walker. Good D by Thompson.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Outside, White to the right side. Aldridge dishes to Walker. He kicks to DeRozan. The pass to White. From deep three-point range, again the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 20. Thompson is doubled. Comes up empty down low. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker taking his time here. DeRozan against Wiggins. Outside White. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Passes it to Medu. Kicks to Walker. Aldridge left side. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Top of the key, Looney. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
All that length. Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Curry fires from way outside. That one, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Aldridge can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 21. And Curry, here we go. And Curry with the stuff.
With most defenses trying to take away Curry's jumper, they leave themselves vulnerable to this.
Thompson against Walker. Pass to Bellinelli. Out to the right wing. Wiggins with the block. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Steps back and fires. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Pass to Bellinelli. Walker in the corner. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Here's Aldridge. Tipped away. Feeds to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the pass to Medu. Lays it up off the glass. Medu's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Now Curry. 20 points for him. Thompson inside the line, and it falls over the rim and in. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Having such a dead-eye shooter like Thompson working the pick and roll really makes the defense nervous.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Steve, we've seen a few guys score close to 70 points in a game recently. Devin Booker of Phoenix certainly has gotten to that mark. Who might be the next guy to get to 70?
I think James Harden, because the way he shoots the three ball and gets to the free throw line, he's one. Steph Curry for sure. Kevin Durant. And I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
Checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for Lonnie Walker. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray kicks to Bellinelli. Aldridge trying to break free. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Here's Wiggins. A rebound by the Spurs. Lyles got his 5th rebound in this one. Bellinelli passes to Murray. To the inside. Here's Lyles, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Good season for him last year. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Curry passes to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Over White. Thompson misses. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Yep, that one goes in there.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Green left side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, White. Spurs working the ball around now. From 10 feet out, again the Spurs good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry against Murray. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They double team Curry. Thompson outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Curry fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 23 points.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Murray with the bounce pass. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Aldridge misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the shot goes down. And it's now 26 points for Klay Thompson.
When Thompson's in the zone, he can carry an offense. That's a luxury for this team.
Aldridge finds Murray. Outside, White. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Aldridge. Over Thompson. Kept alive. White. Misses the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
When Klay Thompson gets into the groove, it's fun to watch. For an elite scorer, he's very unselfish. But his teammates know when he's hot, get him the ball.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Here's DeRozan. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
The Golden State Warriors, so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge against Curry. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Passes it to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. Great D that time from Oubre. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Hits it from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 13.
Well, let's face it, DeMar DeRozan's made himself into a competent 3-point shooter, and the defense now has to respect that as well.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Chris. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
One shot.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
Curry against Murray. Chris pass to Curry. Tries again. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Watch the mark.
It's stolen by Green. And Curry with the stuff.
There have been a number of heat checks here for Curry, but he keeps on rolling.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
And he's good on the second.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Chris kicks to Curry. Pass to Green. Oubre, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Oubre's got 5 points so far. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray outside. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That's good from Chris. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Oubre passes to Chris. The offensive rebound, Green. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
The pass to Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry. Green against Lyles. Curry looking it over. And another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Aldridge to stop the run. The second chance effort. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Green. Chris kicks to Oubre. And now here's Chris. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Mills. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it? I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Pass to Aldridge. To the right side. Shot clock at 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Lee goes in. San Antonio with the rebound. To the left side wing. Forbes. And easy 2 points on the layup. Forbes has got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Curry kicks to Chris. Pass to Lee. Lets it go from 14. The shot's good. Lee's got his first points in this one.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Bounce pass Mills. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack. I love it.
Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
That's good from Chris.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Inside. Got a piece of it. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Six on the shot clock. There's the dish to Gay. From past the arc, Mills can't hit. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. Lee finds Wiggins. And it's sent back by Aldridge. DeRozan surveying the D. Nice step back to get it off. DeRozan's got 16.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. They double-team Curry. And now here's Chris. 7 points in the game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Forbes the pass to Gay. Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And Lee pulls it down. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's Golden State with another. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Curry. 33 points for him. No good from Lee. The feed to Walker. And he drops it in from the low post.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Mills with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Up top to DeRozan. 16 points for him. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Up top to DeRozan, covered by Wiggins. Bounce pass Gay. Over Chris. Gay misses. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Outside DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Gay. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Mills. Mills has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mills in the corner. Fires the three. Warriors with the rebound. We got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wiggins. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wiggins has got 11 points.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Gay at the elbow. The three from Mills. He can't hit that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Wiggins, Lee out there with Looney, and it's Bowman in at the point. Here's Mills. Pirtle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And there's the pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Pascal, the pass to Bowman. But they recover it. Lee outside. Wiggins outside. 5 on the clock. From deep. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Back to Mills. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty, around the calendar. There's no off season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
The defensive impact of Jakob Poeltl giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
Bender, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. So he comes up empty at the line. And coming to San Antonio in the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Spurs hoping Pirtle can be a difference maker.
You know what, Kevin? Already their best role threat offensively. He rarely misses with his right hand in close.
Here's Pirtle. Outside, Walker. Over Lee. That one off the back iron and out. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Bowman, covered by Mills. Top of the key, Looney. Shot clock at 6. Lee outside. Here's Pascal. No good on the triple. The Spurs shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. To the middle, got a piece of it. Medu. The Warriors pull it in.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
No good that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Lee passes to Bender. Yes, that goes in. Bender's got his first 2 points of the night.
And when a 7-footer like Bender is taking it to the rim like that, it's terrifying for the D. That's almost impossible to guard.
Passes to Medu. Back to Bellinelli. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Trying to get something going. Jump shot is good.
Defensively, you play Mills to set up from range, so he sneaks inside the arc and does damage.
Walker against Lee. Pass to Pascal. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And so Walker nails both of them. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Looney. Bender with it. Down low. Here's Lee. No good on the shot. Walker with some nice D. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organization with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bowman, covered by Mills. Lee outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here is Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Johnson. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Pascal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. first one at the line is good. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Mills passes to Johnson. Lots of room, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the middle, here's Bowman. It's deflected. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. Another shot, and he converts the layup. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Now the pass to Looney. Passes it to Bowman. Rebounded by the Spurs. Meadows got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bellinelli passes to Medu. Here's Bellinelli. To the paint. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Bellinelli.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bowman passes to Looney. Now Bender. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
The Italian Marco Bellinelli, one of the league's best sharpshooters, and Greg very comfortable shooting on the move.
He always seems to be floating one way or the other on his shot. It wouldn't work for most shooters, but he uses it to evade the D.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bellinelli. Both free throws good from Bellinelli. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. To Bowman. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now here's Mills. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Mills has got 9 points here in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Smailagic, defended by Pirtle. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Bellinelli. There's the pass to Mills. Johnson dishes to Mills. Drops in the layup for 2. Mills has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
Got a piece of it. Bowman, he's guarded by Johnson, and it's good for 2. The Spurs have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Mills passes to Pirtle. Kicks it to Bellinelli. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Bowman, covered by Mills. Bowman passes to Bender. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Poole. Bellinelli is covering. Poole no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. He feeds it to Pirtle. Back to Mills. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
He's off on the first. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, the home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Mills passes to Walker. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shots good by Mills.
Nice choice by Mills, a guy who loves the pull-up jumper. The floater is very close to that.
Bowman covered by Mills. Poole the pass to Bowman. Lee against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. To the inside. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mills looking it over. Dishes it to Pirtle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan. Miles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. Curry against Murray. Pass to Oubre. The shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. Okay? He's the sixth man to the rescue.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Curry against Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Over Oubre. Another miss by DeRozan.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Oubre against DeRozan. Oubre can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And now here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
It was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
DeRozan against Oubre. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Over Green. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Pass to Forbes. And here is Lyles. It's blocked. Oubre outside. Nice D from DeRozan.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry against Murray. Lets it go from 14. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just haven't lit the stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And taking a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
So he gets them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. This team has come away with wins in its first 2 contests against the Warriors. Coach attributes it to their effort on defense. He said, "We know how deadly Curry and everyone else can be if given space. The guys have done a great job of bothering shots. However they can, and it's worked out for us. We'll see if they can keep that strong play going." Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
DeRozan finds Murray. Aldridge with it, working on Chris. Aldridge, no luck. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Dallas. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's DeRozan. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. Spurs leading by 6. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson surveying the floor. Can they get it? He lays it in.
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whatever the D throws his way.
Passes it to Lyles. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Murray, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Curry finds Chris. Now here's Thompson. Aldridge is covering. Thompson passes to Oubre. Off target with his 3.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Here's Aldridge. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one misses. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Weber, you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit too with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
Throw good, Murray. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 5. Curry looking around. Thompson outside. Green breaking loose. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Curry against Murray. And the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre. DeRozan's shot is off.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Thompson outside. Curry against Murray. Curry kicks to Oubre. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Oubre's got 6.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
DeRozan with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
One shot.
Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
And it's sent back by Aldridge, and he's able to get it back.
Some of the players around Green over the course of his career have stolen the spotlight, but don't let that take away from the incredible player he is.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is, but I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 4. And C-Web, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
Here's Pascal, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Aldridge. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Murray against Curry. Here's Pascal. Back to Thompson. Takes the 13-footer, misses off the left iron. Spurs leading by 8. Pass to Forbes, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Green. Dishes it to Curry. Here's Pascal. Lock at 6. Oubre, good. He's got 8.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Aldridge taking his time here. Murray finds Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Takes the three. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Green. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Murray, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oubre with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Here's DeRozan, and he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 15 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. Thompson with the bucket.
I love the decision that Curry makes with the ball. I mean, Kevin, he's a creative distributor. He loves to share it.
For three, Murray. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Looney in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Curry, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Looney passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 6 points.
You know what? The area code just doesn't matter with this guy. Steph just dropping bombs.
Out to White. Outside DeRozan. Shoots a fader. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Passes it to Wiggins. Looney kicks to Curry. Here's Pascal. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Chalk up 2 there.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Walker the pass to Aldridge. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Here's Looney. He kicks it to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
Yeah, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the first one drops.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
And so Gay nails both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Curry against White. Curry can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Pascal. Just his first attempt. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. For San Antonio, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That one is off. second from the line. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. Thompson outside. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Golden State.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. He was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
White, good.
Timeout. A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. Slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ellis checked in.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for White. How he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself. But talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him. And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between area.
Aldridge finds Walker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Walker's got his first points of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
White looking around. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 16. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
That one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Klay now. He's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Warriors trail by 16. Thompson outside. The pass to Chris. Here's Pascal. Guarded by Walker and stolen by Gay. He dishes it to White. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Right side Aldridge. Pass to White. Back to Aldridge. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Chris throws it down.
Well, playmaking is one area of the game where Klay continues to develop, trying to go from good to elite.
They get it back. White, good. White's got 9.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Outside Curry. Over White. And it's Golden State with another.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Passes to Gay. The dish now to Walker. Over Thompson. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Goes back up. Count it. 10 points for Aldridge.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
White against Curry. Wiggins outside. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 18. Walker surveying the floor. He kicks it to Gay. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Wiggins, and stolen by White. Gay dishes to White. Back to Gay. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Curry. Knocked loose, but they get it back. Wiggins finds Chris. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Outside, Walker. And Thompson sends it back. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Right side, White. Pass to Gay. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Oh, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. San Antonio with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the pass to Gay. From 12 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. Gay's got 7 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Thompson outside. From deep. The shot by Curry, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
White plays it up and banks it in. White's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Chris. Now Wiggins. Second chance shot. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry. First one falls for him. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Oubre comes in for Thompson. Then for the Spurs, Medu, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. And so Walker nails both of them. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Kicks it to Murray. Passes it to Lyles. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The fadeaway, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for Lonnie Walker. The Warriors shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. And stolen by Murray.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Murray. So Murray nails both of them. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Curry against Murray. Now here's Curry. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I would think it was so much defensively if it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
When DeRozan gets it cranked up, this team flourishes. Strong off the dribble, really hard to check in ISOs, and when you do body up to him, he finds a way to draw fouls.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And, you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Trey Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with Murray, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. Chris can't hit. The Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Now here's Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Oubre. It's tipped. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Curry's shot is good.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Murray against Thompson. Murray the pass to Aldridge. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And the three off target.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. You just need to calm down, play their game. He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. High arcing shot. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
And good that time.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's DeRozan. The Warriors making the shot. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this. The best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Curry. 18 points for him. Pass to Thompson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lyles kicks to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Curry's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray, good. Murray's got 10 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green dishes to Oubre. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Forbes. No good. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Fade away. That one, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Pass to Wiles. He feeds it to Murray. Murray with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, going into the summer, Klay Thompson had said he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But Chris also said that he deserved a max contract.
Yeah, and if you look at Klay's resume, it's hard to argue that he isn't worth that amount. Let's remember what he's done for this team. The shooting he provides, the defense, the championships, he's earned what he was given.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Thompson, I mean, the competitive nature. He loves to play the game.
And so Thompson nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 23. Now Murray. He's got 12. Aldridge, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Spurs with possession here. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Pass to Wiles. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown.
Some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
Back to Green.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Shot puts up a three. They get it back. Looney, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench for his versatility.
That free throw, no good. And Chris, with Looney, he is a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. And he's good on the second. And here is Murray. He's got 12. Outside, White. Lyles with it. Outside, DeRozan. Feeds it to Aldridge. Aldridge double team. Outside, White. Clock is at 3. The Spurs rebound. Yep, it counts. Aldridge has got 16 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Curry. The tray. Looney. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Thompson against Murray. He's off on that one, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. They double him with Green. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Curry. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is good. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Murray against Green. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trailed by 19. On the wing, Lee. Aldridge is covering. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Right side, Aldridge. Over Thompson. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Here's Thompson. 11 points in the game.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
The pass to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Right wing. Looney passes to Curry. That one goes. Count it. He's got 23.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Murray against Thompson. Pass to White. Inside. The fader. And it's Aldridge missing. Warriors trail by 17. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Green. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 7 points per, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
That free throw good from Thompson. Nadu, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 21, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mills, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 16. Lee passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
And Mills kicks to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. From 17 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Nadu. Spurs leading by 14. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Curry. He's got 23. Lee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
In anticipation on the steal, Clay jump-starting the fast break for his club.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Lyles. Outside, White. And Rooney sends it back to the paint. Green kicks to Lee to the inside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mills looking it over. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Mills passes to DeRozan. And it goes down 2 points. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And there's Chris. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Here's Curry after Rudy Gay's bucket. And the pass to Looney over Gay. And too long on the shot. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 16-point lead. And DeRozan throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Lee outside. Chris kicks to Lee. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot from 20 feet away. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Gay. Here's Chris. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Medu passes to White. Gay outside. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They grab their own miss. Out to Chris. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lee against DeRozan. The jumper from the free throw line is good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Lee outside. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 26 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
The 3 from Mills connects from 3-point range. And the Spurs lead by 18.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Looney. He kicks to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Medu. Gay scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the astonishing athleticism of Gay puts defenders in a bind. He knows how to get under their skin.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. 28 points for Steph Curry.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Here's Mills. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Wiggins surveying the floor. Chris in the post, covered by Mills. Chris gets the bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Shots good by Mills.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Pascal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Medu, and Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Pascal. 6 to shoot. Chris in the post. Aldridge on him. Oubre finds Wiggins. Now Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry. Murray surveying the D. No good that time.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's Wiggins. For Murray. Curry's shot is off. DeRozan against Oubre. Passes it to Forbes. Murray for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Murray against Curry. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 32 points for Steph Curry.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
San Antonio calls timeout. And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the fourth.
DeMar DeRozan.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here is Forbes, covered by Wiggins. Forbes can't get it to go. Wiggins kicks to Oubre. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against Murray. A shot off that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 13. Here is Forbes.
Pick coming.
pass to Aldridge. Now Lyles. But they'll get another chance. Here is Forbes. Shot clock at 6. With the clock winding down, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Timeout called the Warriors. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Wiggins. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson passes to Chris. Now here's Curry. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 34 points.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And Forbes has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Curry against Murray. Thompson right side. Baseline J on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You see the high shot release, the quick trigger? Thompson's always had this shot in his arsenal.
Murray with it. Now Green defending to the paint. Here's Aldridge. Green with the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Now here's Murray. Basket counts. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State, trailing by 10. The jump hook. San Antonio with the rebound. Lyles got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Now here's Curry. Oubre on the wing. the Spurs. Now DeRozan. Poked loose. Oubre with the steal. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 16 points for Kelly Oubre. Spurs leading by 10. And here is Murray looking for Aldridge. He gets it there.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. On its way from Curry for two, and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Murray kicks to Forbes. Aldridge left side. Now the pass to Forbes. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.